collision of teams ranked in the top 25, both hoping to come up with a W and really build their resume on this field today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's complete. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Barkow. He finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Wideout's now clustered. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Boise State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they hand it off to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To the air. It's Barkow. Catch made on the out route. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would love to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Barkow. It's an outbound. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense able to fall on it, and the turnover. Got lucky that time. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. The 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The Broncos are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Brown. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Back to pass. It's Barkow. Caught by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds his target, and it's complete. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. And the completion made. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Barkow. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Fresh set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Off the play fake on 1st down. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Design quarterback run. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Broncos. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he's not going to get there. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Barkow. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Testing the right side here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown off the board, back them up, and we'll see if they can score again. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On first down, it's play action. The pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
On the ground, it's Brown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Pounding away with the run game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. QB keeper all the way. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up 2nd down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Gets made on the outback. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Looking to throw. It's Barkow. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The pocket breaking down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
He puts it on the turf. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. First down, looking to throw the ball.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, the sack on 1st down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. Late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. So the desperation 4th down try doesn't work, and now the offense is set up here 1st and goal. A chance to put the nail in the coffin. Dropping back, it's Barkow. Caught quickly. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.